Welcome back to GS Coins, the place where history meets value, and every old coin tells a story worth knowing. In today's video, we're going to take a deep dive into one specific coin that often goes unnoticed in collections but carries both historical and numismatic importance, the 1999 España 10-euro-cent coin. That's right, we're talking about a coin that came from the earliest days of the euro currency system and still sparks interest among collectors around the world, especially those who specialize in European coinage and rare finds. If you have this coin in your possession, particularly in good condition, then this video might just surprise you with how much it could be worth in today's market, especially when evaluated in US dollars. So sit back, relax, and let's explore everything you need to know about the 1999 España 10-euro-cent coin. The 10-euro-cent coin from Spain dated 1999 is a fascinating piece of European monetary history. It was among the very first euro coins minted for Spain, even before the euro was physically introduced into circulation in 2002. The euro became the official currency for many European countries in 1999, but the actual coins and banknotes began circulating a few years later. So the 1999 dated coins were part of what's known as the pre-euro introduction mintage, prepared in advance for the currency transition. This fact alone makes the 1999 España 10-euro-cent coin highly collectible, especially for those who are interested in the first-generation euro coins from each nation that adopted the new currency. The coin features the image of the famous Spanish writer Miguel de Cervantes, the author of Don Quixote, representing the influence of Spanish culture and literature on Europe and the world. His image is encircled by 12 stars, symbolizing the European Union. It's a beautiful design with a gold-colored appearance, made from a material known as Nordic gold, which is not actually gold but rather an alloy of copper, aluminum, zinc, and tin. The coin has a smooth edge with fine ridges and weighs about 4.1 grams with a diameter of 19.75 millimeters, making it a small yet significant part of Spanish and European coin history. Now let's talk about the condition, because when it comes to coin value, condition makes a world of difference. If your 1999 España 10-euro-cent coin is in good condition, meaning it has minimal wear, clear details, and no major scratches or corrosion, then you are already at an advantage. Collectors often look for coins that retain their original luster or have only slight signs of circulation. A coin in average circulated condition may have a modest value slightly above face value, but coins that are uncirculated or in mint state condition can command much higher prices. These coins are not just valued for their metal content but for their rarity, historical context, and aesthetic quality. Even though millions of these coins were minted, high-grade specimens from the earliest euro years are always more attractive to collectors. This is especially true for coins that were kept in coin sets, proof sets, or that were never used in circulation. Coins that come straight from those early official mint sets can sometimes be worth 5 to 10 times more than their face value, depending on market demand. Now let's dive into the real question: how much is a 1999 España 10-euro-cent coin actually worth today in the collector's market, especially when converted into US dollars? As of 2025, if your coin is in circulated condition, meaning it has been used but is still legible and has no major damage, it might fetch between 30 cents to 70 cents in the collector's market. Not a fortune, but certainly more than its face value. However, if the coin is in uncirculated or mint state condition, the value could rise significantly, reaching between $1.50 and $3 depending on the buyer, the presentation, and the market platform you use to sell. On certain numismatic auction websites or European coin exchange platforms, especially those focused on early euro issues, these coins can even fetch $5 or more if part of a complete early mint year set. Remember that coins from 1999 hold a special place because they were part of that first wave of euro production, and that makes them more desirable than coins from later years like 2002, 2003, or beyond. Keep in mind that prices fluctuate depending on demand, rarity, and current market conditions. So if you're holding onto a high-quality example of the 1999 España 10-euro-cent coin, it might be wise to get it appraised or graded by a professional numismatist to determine its true market potential. But beyond just monetary value, the 1999 España 10-euro-cent coin represents a historic moment in European economic history, the transition from national currencies like the Spanish peseta to a unified currency system that forever changed how Europe traded, saved, and grew financially. Holding this coin is like holding a piece of that monumental change. It tells a story of unity, transformation, and shared identity across European nations. And for collectors, stories like these are just as valuable as the dollar amount. That's what makes coin collecting so fascinating. Every coin is a miniature time capsule, and this one takes us back to the birth of the euro, with Spain proudly showcasing its cultural legacy through the face of Cervantes. This is what gives these coins lasting appeal and value beyond their material worth. So if you've got one of these coins lying around, don't ignore it or toss it aside. Instead, take a close look. Check the edges, inspect the surface, and see if it's in good shape. And if it is, you might want to hold onto it or even consider adding more early euro coins to your collection. They are a smart investment for the future, and as time passes, first-year euro coins like the 1999 España 10 euro cent are only going to become more desirable among numismatists and collectors worldwide. Whether you're a beginner just starting your collection or a seasoned coin enthusiast, this coin deserves a spot in your treasure chest of history. And if you're interested in more insights into coins like this, from Europe, the United States, and around the globe, make sure to subscribe to GS Coins for more in-depth videos on rare coins, coin values, and market trends that help you stay informed and ahead in your collecting journey. Next up, the España 10 euro cent coin from the year 2000. That's right, the 2000 Spain 10-cent coin might seem like a simple piece of spare change, but when you take a closer look, you'll find layers of history, design brilliance, and collector value that make this coin far more interesting than you might think. If you have this coin in your collection or perhaps tucked away in an old drawer, especially in good condition, then this video is for you. We're going to explore its design, background, and current value in the collector market today, converted into US dollars. So sit back and enjoy, because here on GS Coins, we don't just collect coins, we tell their stories. The España 10 euro cent coin from the year 2000 is part of the second wave of euro coin mintages, following the original 1999 series that kicked off the Eurozone's currency transformation. Although the euro did not physically enter circulation until January 1, 2002, coins were minted as early as 1999 to prepare for this massive financial shift across European Union countries. Spain, like many other early euro adopters, began striking euro coins in 1999 and continued into 2000 with minor variations. The coin we're talking about today, the 2000 España 10 euro cent, is part of this pre-introduction phase. It is one of the coins that helped represent Spain's national identity during a time of economic unity across Europe. What makes this coin especially appealing to collectors is not only its age and historical context but also its elegant design. On the obverse side, you will see the portrait of Miguel de Cervantes, one of the most iconic figures in Spanish literature, best known for his world-renowned novel Don Quixote. This portrait symbolizes Spain's contribution to art, culture, and literature in Europe and beyond. The 12 stars surrounding Cervantes' image represent the European Union, showcasing both national pride and European unity in a single, powerful design. Let's talk about the technical details that make the 2000 España 10 euro cent coin stand out. The coin is made of Nordic gold, a copper alloy that gives the coin its golden color while being resistant to tarnish and corrosion. Despite the name, Nordic gold contains no actual gold content, but it was specifically chosen for euro coins due to its durability and distinctive appearance. The coin weighs 4.1 grams and has a diameter of 19.75 millimeters. The edge of the coin is smooth with fine ridges, and the reverse side shows the standard 10-cent design shared across all Eurozone countries, a map of Europe alongside the coin's denomination. While these coins were produced in large quantities, coins from the earlier Euro years like 1999 and 2000 are more desirable to collectors, particularly when they are found in excellent condition. Most of these coins were put into circulation by 2002 and have been through years of handling, so finding one that still retains its original shine and detail is relatively rare. If your coin has been preserved well, with minimal wear and scratches, and the fine details of Cervantes' face and the surrounding stars are still crisp, then you could be looking at a coin worth much more than its face value. Now let's shift our focus to the current market value of the 2000 España 10 euro cent coin, especially in US dollars, which many international collectors use as their standard. As of today, in 2025, a 2000 España 10 euro cent coin in average circulated condition, meaning it has some wear but is still readable and intact, can sell for around 25 cents to 60 cents. That might not sound like much at first, but remember, this is several times more than its original face value, and coins in better condition command even higher prices. If your coin is in good condition with only light signs of handling, it might fetch between $1 to $2 in the collector market. But here's where it gets even more exciting. If you have a coin in uncirculated or near mint condition, such as those found in official mint sets or stored carefully since the time of issue, the value can rise significantly. Collectors and euro specialists may pay between $3 and $5 for a high-grade example, especially if it's certified or part of a complete euro starter set. On specialized auction sites or numismatic forums focused on early euro coins, even higher prices have been observed, especially when multiple early year coins are bundled together. Keep in mind that market demand can fluctuate based on trends, rarity, and interest, so it's always smart to check regularly and compare listings if you're considering selling. It's also worth noting that while the 2000 España 10 euro cent coin isn't considered extremely rare, its value is steadily growing over time because of its significance. This coin marks Spain's transition into the euro system and carries the symbolic weight of national pride during a time of great economic change in Europe. For collectors who focus on the euro's evolution, having coins from the pre-circulation phase, like those minted in 2000, is a must. They represent the build-up to one of the most important currency changes in modern history. And remember, as the years go by, more of these coins fall out of circulation, get damaged, or are lost entirely, making surviving high-quality examples even more valuable. So if you have one of these coins in excellent condition, it may be worth holding onto it. It could become an even more desirable piece in the next decade or two, especially among collectors who want to build a full timeline of the euro's introduction across different member states. To wrap things up, the 2000 España 10 euro cent coin is not just another small denomination coin, it is a valuable piece of Spain's monetary journey and a symbol of the early euro years. Its connection to history, culture, and European identity makes it a wonderful addition to any coin collection. Whether you're a passionate numismatist or someone who just stumbled upon this coin in your change, take the time to examine it closely. You might be holding a miniature relic of European financial transformation. And here at GS Coins, we're always excited to help you uncover the hidden stories and potential value of coins just like this one. So if you enjoyed this video and want more deep dives into rare, historical, and valuable coins from the United States, Europe, and around the globe, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another coin spotlight. Next up, the España 10 euro cent coin from the year 2001. This isn't just any coin, it's a part of one of the biggest financial revolutions in modern European history. And for collectors who focus on euro coins, this 2001 issue holds a special place because it sits right at the edge of the official launch of the euro currency. While it might not scream rarity at first glance, its significance, design, and rising collector interest have made it a coin worth knowing about. So if you've ever come across a golden-colored 10-cent coin from Spain dated 2001, especially in good condition, you might be sitting on more value than you think. Stick with us as we break down its origin, historical importance, physical features, and its current collector value in today's market, especially in US dollars. Let's begin with the historical background. The 2001 España 10 euro cent coin is part of Spain's contribution to the introduction of the euro, the shared currency that would unite economies across Europe. The euro was officially introduced in 1999 for electronic transactions, but coins and banknotes only entered physical circulation in 2002. This means that the coins dated 1999, 2000, and 2001 were struck before the euro ever changed hands in a shop or market. These early coins, including the 2001 issue, were minted in advance and distributed as part of official starter kits or packaged in collector sets. They represent the final preparations before one of the most monumental changes in European monetary history. Spain, like every other euro-adopting country, had to say goodbye to its centuries-old currency, the peseta, and prepare for a unified European currency. The 2001 issue marks the last full year before this change was felt in people's daily lives. Owning one of these coins means you own a piece of that transition. It's not just money, it's a symbol of economic unity and historical change, and it holds powerful meaning in the world of coin collectors. The design of the coin is another reason why it stands out. On the national side of the coin, we find the portrait of Miguel de Cervantes, the literary genius best known for writing Don Quixote, a work considered one of the greatest novels in world literature. Spain chose Cervantes for its 10, 20, and 50-cent euro coins to honor its cultural legacy and intellectual contribution to the world. His portrait is noble, expressive, and proudly Spanish, surrounded by 12 stars symbolizing the European Union. The word España is written clearly along with the year 2001, giving the coin both its national and historical identity. The reverse side follows the common euro coin design featuring the map of Europe and the coin's value, 10 euro cent. The coin is made from a metal alloy called Nordic gold, which contains no actual gold but has a rich golden color thanks to its unique blend of copper, aluminum, zinc, and tin. This alloy was chosen for its resistance to tarnishing and wear, making it ideal for daily use. The coin weighs 4.10 grams, has a diameter of 19.75 millimeters, and has a smooth edge with fine ridges. These characteristics are consistent across Eurozone 10-cent coins, but what truly gives this coin its value is the year it was made and the condition in which it has been preserved. Now, when we talk about coin value, condition is everything. A coin that's been through years of circulation, bouncing around in pockets and drawers, will naturally lose its fine details. If the Cervantes portrait is worn, if the stars are faded, or if the edge is dented or scratched, the coin will fall into the circulated category, and its value will reflect that. However, a coin that has been carefully kept, perhaps stored in a collection, in a mint-issued coin set, or even just forgotten in a protective box, may still retain its original luster and detail. That kind of coin is where collectors get excited. In today's market, as of 2025, a 2001 España 10-euro-cent coin in circulated condition generally sells for around 25 cents to 60 cents USD depending on its wear. But if you're lucky enough to have a coin in good or very fine condition, the value can climb to $1 to $2.50, especially among euro coin collectors who are trying to complete their early year sets. Now here's where things get more interesting. Uncirculated or mint state coins, meaning coins that have never been used and still have their full shine and detail, can be worth between $3 and $5 or even more, depending on the demand and where the coin is sold. Coins that have been professionally graded and slabbed can command even higher prices, especially from buyers who want certified authenticity. But the value of this coin goes beyond just dollars. The symbolism and story carried by the 2001 España 10-euro-cent coin is what makes it truly special. This was the last full year before Spain officially adopted the euro in everyday use. This was the year of anticipation, of transition, of preparation for a united future. It was the calm before the wave of change that swept through all Eurozone nations in January 2002. Coins like this are reminders of how nations adapt, evolve, and come together. And in the case of Spain, honoring Cervantes wasn't just a design choice, it was a declaration that Spain's cultural richness would remain at the forefront even as it joined a larger economic bloc. For collectors, especially those who specialize in euro starter coins, first-year mintages, or national transition coins, this piece is a cornerstone. It fills an essential spot in euro collections, and its demand is slowly but surely growing as more people appreciate the historic significance of these early euro coins. As time passes, fewer and fewer high-grade examples of early euro coins remain in circulation. Many have been spent, lost, damaged, or simply forgotten. That's why preserved coins from the year 2001, especially those from Spain, are gaining attention. Even if they were minted in large numbers, the number of collectible quality examples is shrinking, and this drives up their future value. If you have this coin, especially in a clean, uncirculated condition, it would be wise to keep it, store it properly, and possibly even have it graded. Who knows what it might be worth 10 or 20 years from now as the euro's early years become more distant in memory and more significant in numismatic history. So there you have it. The España 10-euro-cent coin from 2001 is more than just a small coin with a shiny surface. It's a coin with a voice, a story, a symbol of cultural pride and historical change. Whether you're holding it for its monetary potential, its aesthetic design, or its place in European history, this coin is worth recognizing, preserving, and valuing. And remember, here at GS Coins, we believe every coin, no matter how big or small, has a unique tale that deserves to be shared. So if you found this video helpful or if you've got a 2001 España 10-cent coin of your own, tell us about it in the comments below. We'd love to hear your stories and discoveries. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to GS Coins for more insights on rare and valuable coins, and hit the bell icon so you never miss another episode. Next up, the 10-euro-cent coin from Portugal, dated 2002. Now, this coin may seem small, lightweight, and ordinary at first glance, but it carries with it an incredible tale of change, national pride, and European unity. And if you have one of these coins in your collection, especially in good or uncirculated condition, then you'll want to stick with us, because its value today might just surprise you. We'll be going into the deep history behind the coin, analyzing its design, physical features, collector appeal, and its current market value in US dollars. So let's get started, right here on GS Coins, where every coin tells a rich and meaningful story. Let's begin with the historic significance of the 2002 Portugal 10 cent coin. The year 2002 was a monumental one in European economic history. It was the year when euro coins and banknotes officially entered circulation for the first time across 12 participating nations, including Portugal. Before this moment, Portugal had used the Portuguese escudo for over 90 years. The arrival of the euro marked a complete transformation of the national economy and day-to-day life. Coins minted in 2002 were the first ever euro coins to be used in Portugal, and that alone makes this coin special. Even though the euro was introduced digitally in 1999, physical coins only began circulating in 2002. That's why euro coins from 2002, especially from countries like Portugal, are deeply treasured by collectors. They symbolize the shift from independence to unity, from national currency to a shared European identity. This coin, with its modest 10-cent denomination, was among the very first to be held in the hands of Portuguese citizens as they stepped into a new financial era. If you own one, you own a literal piece of this transition. Now let's take a look at the design and physical features of the 2002 Portugal 10 cent coin. As with all Eurozone coins, the reverse side features a common European design created by Luc Luyckx of the Royal Belgian Mint. It shows the map of Europe and the value, 10 cent, surrounded by 12 stars representing the European Union. But it's the obverse side, the national side, that gives this coin its Portuguese soul. The Portuguese 10-cent coin, along with the 20 and 50-cent pieces, shares a beautiful and meaningful design, a royal seal from the year 1144, surrounded by the 7 castles and 5 escutcheons of the Portuguese coat of arms, and encircled by 12 EU stars. This historic seal is a nod to Portugal's rich heritage and the monarchy that helped shape the nation in the Middle Ages. The design was created by Vítor Manuel Fernandes dos Santos, and it successfully merges medieval symbolism with the modern European framework. The 10-cent coin is made of Nordic gold, an alloy of copper, aluminum, zinc, and tin, not real gold, but known for its durability and distinctive golden color. The coin has a diameter of 19.75 millimeters, weighs 4.10 grams, and features a smooth edge with fine grooved lines, standard for 10 cent pieces. But what about the condition and value of the 2002 Portugal 10 cent coin? As any collector knows, condition is everything. A coin in average circulated condition that has seen years of use, with some wear and scratches, may only be worth slightly more than face value. In today's coin market, as of 2025, a circulated 2002 Portugal 10-cent coin usually sells for 25 cents to 50 cents USD, depending on how much wear is present. However, if your coin is in good or very fine condition, showing minimal wear with clear details, it can fetch between 75 cents and $1.50. But here's where it gets interesting: uncirculated coins, especially those from official mint sets or Euro starter kits, can be valued between $2 and $4, and even higher if part of a pristine full set. Collectors especially seek coins from the first year of Euro circulation, like this 2002 edition, because they mark the beginning of an entirely new era in European numismatics. If you have this coin sealed in mint condition or certified by a professional grading service, its value could go up further depending on the demand and rarity of the grading label. Beyond the dollar value, let's consider the collector appeal and long-term significance of the 2002 Portugal 10 cent coin. These coins are becoming increasingly appreciated among both European and global collectors. Portugal's euro coins, while not extremely rare, are relatively underrepresented in global coin markets compared to countries like Germany or France. This means demand can sometimes exceed supply, especially for high-grade examples from 2002. As the euro continues to evolve and more years pass since its introduction, coins from the early years, particularly 2002, are gaining a historical premium. Collectors love to build first-year euro collections, and 2002 is always a cornerstone in those sets. Portugal's design, deeply rooted in medieval heraldry and national pride, makes it a standout among other euro coins. If you're a collector who values not just metal but meaning, this coin is an absolute gem. Even if it's only a 10-cent coin, it reflects Portugal's identity, resilience, and role in modern Europe. It's a coin that looks backward and forward at the same time, and that's what makes it timeless. So, what should you do if you own the 2002 Portugal 10 cent coin? First, inspect its condition. Check for surface wear, clarity of the seal and stars, and any signs of damage or corrosion. If your coin is in great shape, consider keeping it in a protective sleeve to preserve its quality over time. If it's part of a Euro coin set, try to keep the set complete, as full sets from 2002 are becoming more valuable. And if you're planning to sell, research recent auction prices, or even consider having your coin graded professionally to maximize its potential. But whether you're holding onto it for investment, historical interest, or personal satisfaction, know this: you have a piece of the Euro's origin story, and that's something special. At GS Coins, we always say that a coin's true worth isn't just in the number stamped on it, but in the journey it represents. And this coin represents the beginning of a new chapter for Portugal and for Europe. Thank you for watching today's deep dive into the 2002 Portugal 10 euro cent coin, only on GS Coins. We hope this video gave you a fresh appreciation for what many people overlook, a small coin that carries great weight in terms of heritage and history. If you found this video informative, give it a thumbs up, and leave a comment below if you have this coin in your collection or plan to start collecting euro coins from the early years. Make sure to subscribe to GS Coins, where we explore the hidden stories and collector value of rare and historical coins from Europe, America, and beyond. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so you never miss a new episode. Until next time, keep collecting, keep discovering, and remember, every coin has a story, and here at GS Coins, we help you tell it.